An Army colonel out for a bike ride was slammed by a turning vehicle, causing injuries that have forced an end to his military career. And this is not the first time Fox 4 News has heard warnings about this Kansas City North intersection. In a Fox 4 follow-up tonight, Jacob Kittelstadt returns to the crossing.
This is the intersection, Amity and Berry here in the Northland, that people who drive around this spot know has commonly had accidents for a few reasons. One, cars have to cross multiple lanes of traffic if they want to turn. And two, the speed limit here is 45 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. Issues that were well known before this most recent dramatic crash.
This sign is just over a hill, pointing toward the spot where this Trek bike met its end. Its cyclist was Army Colonel Frank Blake, coming up on 26 years of active duty.
I was doing this circuit here about 50 miles, and then as I was getting ready to pass Amity Avenue, I was struck by a minivan.
His wedding anniversary, his wife Rebecca called when he didn't return home.
The person who answered was the lady from the emergency room, and she told me that he was there. He was unconscious, and he had every tube you can imagine. Both of his legs were severely broken, so they were suspended.
So both of your legs
Both
were
legs.
completely mangled, basically.
Mangled, yep. Yeah, I don't remember any of it because I didn't wake up for 2 days afterward. The pain kind of gets intense enough to where I have to kind of pause and kind of collect myself. So this was the broken clavicle, and this is road rash.
Did you ever drive by where it happened?
I tried very hard not to.
The driver was cited with failure to yield. Blake's recovery is still ongoing a year later, and a traumatic brain injury coupled with broken bones means his military career is coming to an end, with continued stress for his family.
Yeah, and he's a different person, and it's really frustrating.
There was a period of time where I was quite, I would isolate and kind of stay to myself as I guess I was still trying to process everything.
But one thing is still difficult to process: why this intersection is still the way it is after years of complaints. Fox 4 covered concerns all the way back in October of 2020 after 9 crashes that year.
There was no movement forward to correct the hazard, even after numerous accidents.
Nearby Weatherby Lake, which looks to Kansas City for road management, well, their mayor says that his preference would be to replace this entire area with a roundabout, while KCMO tells us that funding would need to be identified in order to make that change. Jacob Kittelstadt, Fox 4, working for you.
On that note, Fox 4 did hear from Northland City Councilman Dan Fowler. He says he is in the process with Public Works of bringing signals to the intersection. The area qualifies based on an August traffic study, so a change could now be on the horizon for that dangerous Northland intersection.